welcome to Candid with Kia Renee. We have another great show today. We have the Mr. Wired Up, oh boy, in the building today. He is an artist here in Houston, Texas. He just got signed by someone really big in the music industry, and we're talking about his new music, life, being a DJ, being on the road, all that good stuff right here on Candid with Kia Renee today. So do not go anywhere. Get you something to eat, something to drink, because we're talking and we're keeping it candid, all right? Come right back to Candid with Kia Renee. Hi, I'm Kia Renee, host of the Candid with Kia Renee talk show. Do you have a business or are you an entrepreneur and you want to put your business in the forefront of potential customers? Do it right here and advertise on Candid with Kia Renee. Whether you're in healthcare, you have a skincare line, or you're a chef, it does not matter. We want to promote for you. Send an email to candidwithkiarenee@yahoo.com. Let's keep it candid. Hey, you guys, welcome back. We have Mr. Wired Up with us here today on Candid with Kia Renee. Doesn't he look great? Don't you just love, what does it say? Girls love drugs? Look, girls do not love drugs. But his shirt says that we do.
It's like girls are drugs.
Oh, it says girls are drugs. That's even better. I like that better than girls love drugs. Thank you so much for that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations on signing with Nitti Beatz.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I need you to tell me about how the signing came about. Like, paint a picture of what it felt like being signed by him, because he's worked with Young Jock, A-Ball, and MJG, like some really big names. So to be signed by Nitti Beatz, who came out and just took over, like Atlanta, he took over the nation. How did that feel?
It's crazy come out. Like the first record I ever did, we had sampled Young Jock off His Going Down. So this was like 2005, 2006. Like that was like my first big record I ever had. And then 10 years later, I get signed to the dude who made the song. It's just like, because he found me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him got a mutual friend, and he hit him up. He was like, man, who was that dude you posted on the page? And he's like, oh, that's why I do. He was like, man, I wanna sign him. It was just like that. And then it took a minute for me to sign, because you're not finna hand me no paperwork.
Yeah.
So
smart.
We got to talking on the phone, and then the label sent over the paperwork. It took us about 2 weeks.
That's not long.
I mean, it's not long.
Enough,
it's long. Most people be like, yeah, give us a day.
Yeah.
But we had like a real, I think it was like 25 pages, 25, 30 pages of contract to read. So, I mean, after we got everything together, like, it was like, you signed a Nitti. Like, you've been a fan of Nitti forever. You signed a Nitti, so, but Nitti cool. Like, he be having me work. Like, work. Every time he'll call me, like, hey, I got a new idea for a song. I need you to get Alan on making the beat so we can get it done. Like, all right, let me get on it. So
is he like working you? It's not. I know it's not overworking, but it feels good to be working though, right?
Yeah, because a lot of people when they sign, it's like when you got a CEO that's behind you, it's like, do it this way. We're gonna do it this way. Like, I don't want you to ask me no question, do it this way, because this is what we do. Nitti, one of the people, he got to see you work first, to see if he can trust you to do it on your own, or he got to hold your hand and do it. So Nitti been in the studio with me while I was writing the record and recording the record at the same time. So it's just like, I ain't got no problem right up in the studio. He gonna work. Like I said, when you come from somebody who was paying for 2 hours worth of studio time and trying to record 7 songs in 2 hours.
That's what you were doing?
Mm-hmm.
7 songs in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's
crazy. I be like being prepared when I go to the studio. Most people go in the studio and they just like, they gonna write while they're there. I'll write all week, because I normally have, myself, I have writing sessions with myself. So it'll be like a 7-hour writing session where I sit there and I'll write to like every beat that I done got. And then I set up like a 2-hour, 3-hour block and go in and record every song. Because I know how I really want to rap it. And I already got to go. I ain't finna waste your time. You ain't finna waste my time. So
right.
I need to be ready when I go in there.
Because studio time is expensive.
Yeah. I mean, not really, but it is. Because then, if you go over, you still got to come out of pocket. Now, me being able to go to the studio now and I ain't got to pay, I still go in there with the song wrote. but it's more time. So even if I got a little time to change something, I can change it real quick.
Or if you want to just record a whole new song, or even
Yep.
write a whole new song,
I can do it.
Yeah.
Know? But that's cool because I mean it don't take me long to write.
Yeah.
That's the good part. It don't take me long to write at all.
Now you just did a song with Big Stoney. I love me some Big
That's
Stoney.
my dog. I love Big Stoney.
I love me some Big Stoney. The song is called Lil Freak. Mm-hmm. How was it working with Lil Stoney, and why did you choose her to be on this record? Because I know you got the mulattoes out there, because you work with some big names. You work with a lot of people, and you're very well connected in the music world and the industry. Of course, it being a DJ as well. So why did you choose Big Stoney to be on a Lil Freak song?
Well, when I did the Lil Freak record, I was saying this to him. I said, man, I gotta get a female on here, And at the time, I had just met Stoney with DiBando, R.P. DiBando.
Rest in peace, DiBando.
I had just met her with him, so I think I had sat back for a minute. I said, man. And me, as a matter of fact, me and Stoney, she had just did her freestyle to Thick. Mm-hmm. And I was at Onyx.
Yeah.
She said it to me. She said it to me, and then she sent me a number like this and said, man, I'm gonna get a record together. Let's do a record. She's like, bet, send it to me when it's done. I think I went to the studio like 2 days later. Allie made the beat that night. I talked to Stoney at like 10 that night. He had Allie sent me some beats the next morning. And then I wrote the hook. In my verse. I went to the studio and I laid the hook down. And like people don't know, like everybody try to get Stoney records. Mm-hmm. And Stoney will not do no
You're
record.
Special!
She won't do no record. So it was like when I sent it to her, she let DiBando hit.
Yeah. Okay, so this has been the work.
Yeah, this is like last year.
Yeah, okay.
So DiBando was like, nah, you gotta do that Wired Up record. You gotta do that record. So Stoney told me, she's like, I rode around for like 3 days just letting it play in the car. Like she sent me videos of them just listening to the hook. Mm-hmm. So I was like, that's cool. I mean, whenever you get a chance, send it to me when you're done. When it's done, then I can go from there to figure out what I'm gonna do. So then I didn't even know she had recorded it. The way I found out, I was getting off work and my sister sent me her Instagram. She said, go look at your girl page. And Stoney had made a twerk video of her verse on the song. So that's how I knew the verse was done. I was like, oh.
Look, if Stoney's twerking to it, it's ready.
Yeah, so we was talking about getting the video together. And then when we dropped Shake Like Shawty, we got it on there. And Nitti was like, what's the next video you want to shoot? I said, man, Stoney the only feature on the album. Let's shoot Lil Freak. Let's get that out the way because everybody wants that video. So we got video together, and then it was so rushed though, because we got the treatment like 2 days before the shoot. Mm-hmm. So then Stoney was worried about her wardrobe. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. But when we got to the shoot, it actually came together how it was shot.
It's real good.
So, Stoney my dog. And every female love that record.
Yeah.
So it was like we had to shoot. I had to shoot.
See, this is what I love about it, because when it comes to rap, and especially having like women artists now that are so much more prevalent when it comes to doing anything, it's like having a female artist work with a male artist and being able to talk how we want to talk or what we want to hear. Because a long time ago, like women would say certain things in songs and they wouldn't say certain things in songs. Yeah. So it's like now we have female artists that are able to talk how we want to hear it. Like even though you can be the classiest woman, there are still things that you think about and talk about with your friends that you don't talk about in public. So that's what I love about Big Stoney.
Because even with that, like I think I called the women taking over the music first. I think I've been called it because I did my record Walk In. I did the She Mix.
That's my style.
I did the She Mix with all women.
Yeah.
And it was like 10 females on it.
Yeah.
So it was just like I put that together because I was like, man, it's a lot of female artists in the city. Like, and I reached out to a lot of females.
You should have put me on a song.
See, if I know, I put you on.
Oh my God.
See. But I had reached out, but I had already said, I said, man, once the females they get that one set, they get up and go. Oh, it's gonna be over. Females gonna have everything. Females taking over DJing, females taking over rap. It's just like they ran. Mm-hmm. Like it's the race. It was like this at first. Now they sprinting. So like the fellas trying to figure out what to do next. So they try to make, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm like, I told y'all,
Put a woman on a feature. That's what you do.
That's what you do.
Start speaking more female rappers' names in your interviews. Like, you know, we got Megan Thee Stallion, we got Mulatto, you know, we got Lolita here in Houston, Texas. She signed to One Deep Entertainment with Zero. Like, start speaking those names because women, like, we can do big things, you know? Now, your album, Shake Like Shawty, is on all platforms, so go stream it now. Now, one of my favorite songs on Shake Like Shawty is Keep Going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You remember, so I had sent him a message through DM on Instagram, and I was riding to the music. I was headed to a photo shoot, and I was riding to the music, and I was listening to your second verse, and I was just like, you know how you listen to an album or a record when it first come out, and you hear it, but then once you start listening, you like really start to hear the lyrics. And the second verse, I was like, what did he just say? And I'm just like, rewinding it. I'm like, man, this man talking about Gucci socks, and he sent me, okay? So which one of the records on Shake Like Shawty, or a few of them that are your favorite records that are on there, or even favorite to perform? Because it's real hype.
Favorite to perform is definitely Keep Going. You got to keep going. When me and started to perform the free, like together on stage, we performed that one together. Me and My Girl is one I haven't performed yet, and people like, why you like me? Because I actually sang on Me and My Girl. That was actually me singing on Me and My Girl. So I've never done that before. Like I've never done that my first time doing it. So that's like Me and My Girl is like my top favorite record. Then you got Wait a Minute.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah. Two Pieces, one of my favorite. That was produced by G&B. But that's one of my favorites to perform. Like,
yeah.
But I mean, I like the whole thing. Like it was all, and it's crazy. Somebody said, like, what you write about? I say, man, this is like everyday life to me. Yeah. Like I like to have fun. Like it's too much stuff going on to be trying to be a depressed rapper.
Yeah.
Like I don't want you to be depressed with me. Like let me be depressed and you have fun.
Yeah.
You know, so I really like the fact that I can actually bring some fun to stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't sound like everybody out here. You know, my music don't sound like everybody out here. You know, but I like to have fun. That's just me.
I have fun to music, that's for sure. Now you're also a DJ. Do you feel that being a DJ helps you in the rap game because you know what other people are listening to, you know what the audience like, you know what they're vibing to. So do you feel that, you know, being a DJ, either listening to trash music or good music, helps you be a great artist?
It's the cheat code.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. It's the cheat code because it's like I'm hearing music every day. Every day. I hear everything new before I come out of here. What's in the club? I hear, you know. So then I sit at home and like, what kind of song can I make today? You know, and that's the thing. Like, it's not me trying to follow anybody's footsteps. It's me being me. Like, okay, so this is what everybody likes. Let me do me and have everybody like what I'm liking.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like it is because I hear everything. There's a lot of music I heard at least 6 months before it come out. So then when I play it, I'm like, man, what's this? And I'm like, man, just wait. Give it a couple months, y'all gonna be on this record.
Yeah.
You know, and it's done like, for instance, Throw Baby. Mm-hmm. I got Throw Baby in Atlanta. And then I brought it out here. Before anybody knew what Throw Baby was, I brought it out here. First place I played the Punters. Mm-hmm. Played on everybody like, what's this? Throw Baby. I said, man, I'm telling y'all, a couple more months, y'all gonna be on this record. What happened? Couple more months.
Everybody's on the record.
Everybody was on the record. I was like, and I talked to, and shout out BRS Cash, that's my dog. And they sent me a plaque. They actually sent me a plaque. I got a plaque for Throw Baby in my house.
Really?
And I did not know it was coming. I was sitting at home, and nobody come to my house unless you know I'm at home. So I was sitting at home, and I heard boom, boom, boom at the door. I'm like, who is in my door?
Knocking like the police?
I go outside, the dude, I guess he read it on the box. He had my name on the box and said, Throw Baby play. And he was like, you made this song? And I was thinking to myself, nah. I said, yeah, you gonna try to rob me? I like, nah, appreciate you, brother. But it's you know, I like taking a chance on records, and a lot of DJs don't do that.
Yeah.
And then when DJ do, they take the chance on the wrong record. Like you can't, it's certain records you can play in certain crowds. You know, if I got a room full of women, I'm not finna play first day out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's certain ways you gotta watch a crowd as a DJ. You know, and it's just I had to learn that over time, you know, because you know I was an artist before I was a DJ. So then when I started DJing, I'm just treating it like I'm DJing till I started to learn. Like, you know, people used to, you know, a lot of DJs that I watch, they'll tell me the same thing, like, man, watch a crowd. I always watch a crowd, you know, especially in the strip club. Like DJ Eric used to tell me all the time, man, watch the crowd. If you got 30 people in the crowd playing the song and only 2 people bobbing their head, that means change the song. Don't keep the song playing. Change the song.
I be hating when I did used to go out and that's what I would be experiencing. Like, sir, there's people sitting around smoking hookah, eating their food like nobody's got up their seat. Nobody. This is the number one move. Nobody said, "Hey!"
When I don't hear that, then
Yeah.
it's like, I might do that if I'm breaking a record. If I'm trying to work a new record, but I do that early.
Yeah.
You know, some people might like the record when I play it early. That's cool. But like I said, the one thing DJ Eric always told me, man, watch the crowd. Because you know, when I was working with him and I play a record and nobody moving, then I get that look. Hey, change the song. Change the song. And I'm like, yeah, I changed the song, but it's just like I learned it. Like now it's just second nature. Like now I don't even have to look up. Like if I don't hear nothing, find another song.
Let me find something else.
Find something else that everybody knows, you know. But it's definitely a cheat code for me.
Yeah.
It's definitely a cheat code. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. It is a cheat code. I know everything before you do it, artist.
Okay, so what are your thoughts about viral sensations? Because this is what I think about. We're gonna get you. Now my thing is the face. My thing about going viral is I don't care if it's music, if it's a dance, you know, if it's speaking about something. I feel like when you go viral, it kind of puts you in a place where if you don't keep doing what the public, what the viewers see you do that one time that made you go viral, they're gonna always continuously expect that from you because you gave them one thing, and now if you were to come back and you're speaking about something that's not about the topics that you were before, it's like, okay, well, let me unfollow, let me not like, let me not share. I'm done with it. So like,
I mean, it's true. It's true. I know, like people went to Burger King.
mm-hmm.
I expect burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Then I pull up and you tell me we got tacos. This ain't what I was expecting. Like burgers.
Yeah.
Don't give me tacos and chicken tenders. Like, you know. But I mean, even when you go viral, it's you have to keep that same presence. You have to keep the same. You can't change your presence. If you come out and you making dance videos, basically that's your career. Is making dance videos.
Your entire feed.
Your entire feed, then you like, yeah, I'm about to start tap dancing.
That ain't what we came
That
here
ain't what we
for.
came for. You know, but some it work out. Some they take a leap to do something else. You know, but they build a big enough fan base for their fans like, well, whatever you doing, we with it.
Yeah.
Versus that one person who just came out, they went viral, then they try to change it. Like, so what you doing?
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, viral. I mean, as far as records, going viral with a record, it helps. You know, you gotta ride that wave till the water surpass. That's you better ride it. If you know you ain't got nothing to back up that viral,
Yeah.
you better stay on that surfboard till the waters calm down.
I feel like that's like what Saucy Santana does. Shout out to Saucy Santana. I love him. About this is what I love about him. Like Saucy Santana, he has viral moments. Well, he's always going viral. But what he does is that, like how you say, ride the wave. So like every video, every reel that he does, whatever it is, he's gonna keep you listening to the song. Until he drops another record, and it's like it's all about that. It's all about that song. And here's another one. Here's another one. So I agree with that.
That's because when you're an artist, it's like, and a lot of artists do it. They put out a record like today Sunday. They put out a record. Yeah, my new record dropped today, man. Woo woo. By Thursday, they got another new record out. Because they feel like, man, didn't nobody like that record.
Yeah.
So I'm dropping another one. You know, a lot of people, like, we've been pushing Keep Going since last year.
And you kept it on people's minds at the same time. Like you play it, you rotate it, and you might drop a song that put but then still say keep streaming, keep going.
Yeah, smart. So it's just having faith in the record. Like people didn't know that Black Youngster had put Booty out 2 years before it got big. We dropped Keep Going January 1st of last year. But I had already been pushing it the year before, but it wasn't out. I was starting to put it on everybody's mind. It didn't really pick up till October of last year. So that's almost 7 months? 7, 8 months? Yeah. So it's like I kept putting it in. I was force feeding it to everybody, like you gonna keep going.
Yeah, you gonna keep going.
And I'm putting but a lot of people, you gotta have faith in your music. You gotta have faith in anything you do. You can't just be, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then the next week you're doing something else. Yeah. If that's what you love to do it. Can't nobody tell you what you want to do. Yeah. You gotta do what you want to do. Like I've been doing music. I've been doing music since 3rd grade. Like I could have been stopped. 3rd grade, I was in the band. 3rd grade.
What was the instrument?
Alto saxophone.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. The saxophone is so sexy.
I played alto saxophone all the way from 3rd grade to 1st semester of my senior year in high school.
That's a fun fact, y'all. We're gonna add that in as a fun fact.
See, it's a fun fact. So
yeah.
3rd to 12th grade, I did all city. I did everything in band. Switched over to baritone 2nd semester. Went to college on baritone. Out of 32 baritones, I was an 8 baritone. So it's like, and then I started doing music in college, but my music never stopped. Like I went from band to doing full-fledged music. And then from rapping, switched to DJing, but I was still doing rap. So like, I love music.
Yeah, you're very much so into it, especially when it comes, because I would have never even thought that you have played instruments.
Yeah, I played baritone, played alto saxophone, played the violin, played a little bit of piano.
You play the violin?
I was learning a lot of things when I was little.
You know what you should do? You should do like a trap violin, like I don't know, like something with a violin. I don't know. Ooh, we get the hell Renee. Oh, we're gonna keep that on the low. We'll keep that on the low end. Yes.
But like people don't, know like I had to learn, like everybody played the recorder. In kindergarten.
Look, you don't want to
Mississippi stop, all that on there, London Bridge, all that. So, but like, I just learned. Like, I tried to play the drum. My grandma didn't like that drum thing. We went and got a drum set. I think like the next day we went back and took it back. She was like, nope, we not gonna do this in this house. And that's how I ended up on alto saxophone. Yeah. So, but I got good. I hadn't played in a minute, but I bet you if I got back on it.
Yeah, you playing.
Yeah.
Would you like to play the guitar?
Oh, most definitely. I'm down to learn any instrument.
Yeah. I think that'd be so cool while you're doing a show and you just bring out a guitar out of nowhere and just start.
My daughter want to learn how to play the guitar.
Put her in it. I think guitar is like one of the best instruments to play besides the piano. Yeah, I think it's one of the best instruments.
I mean, cause like the violin was hard at first. I couldn't, so like, put your chin where you I couldn't get all that, but I got my fingers on it. It was easy. Yeah. So, but I think I'm well musically inclined to do a lot of things. Like I can write music. I learned how to write music. Yeah. So, especially transitioning from treble to bass clef, I was on treble my whole life, now I switched to bass clef, but I learned both. Yeah. But
I want to talk about something that has been happening. It's really all over the world, but it is very, it's happening a lot in the U.S. in a lot of cities. New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Mississippi, like it's happening everywhere. I want to talk about the tragedies that have been happening to our artists, to our rappers, like the ones that we look up to and we wait for their music, and especially when they just come out like Pop Smoke. Like, so many rappers have been murdered, being killed in their own neighborhoods, being robbed, being set up, rest in peace to Mo3, Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke. We just had a passing of another rapper not too long ago. What are your thoughts on what's been happening? Like, do you plan? I mean, you're big now, so you're only going to climb from here. So, do you want to remain in Houston? once you get to a certain status?
I mean, I'm gonna still stay here. You know, I'm gonna still be here, but I think a lot of that comes from like envy.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of envy, especially the people that you keep around. Once you watch how a person move, once you get to a certain status, then you gotta be mindful, because it's always that one person like, man, he got more than me.
And sometimes it's the person that's right
on the side of you every time. But you know, it's like at the end, it's like that's one part. Then the second part is like the music. You know, it's what you rap about. You know, if most of your music you ride around with a chopper, ain't nobody gonna touch you. If you touch me, people gonna, wherever you go. If you outside of your city, it's always somebody gonna touch you, just to see if that's what you really own. You know, and it's just like that's why I stayed away from it. I ain't got no sense. So the people I'm with ain't got no sense. Like, hey, look, we all gonna come together. We ain't shoot nobody in these songs, okay? So, but I mean, it's the main thing around it is envy. Everybody that you named was killed by somebody who didn't like what they was doing, or they had an issue with them way years ago, and it's like, oh yeah, nah, I forgive him. Like, why you even fight him when he was in a white tee next to you?
In a white tee.
You know, but it's just like, it comes from off of envy, greed, you know, hatred for that person so much that you want to be their friend to get to a point where you close enough to do harm to them.
And a lot of times it can be them hating themselves in general. Like,
that too.
You're somewhere where I can't be or where I won't be.
And I want to be there. Because you know they had the people that murdered a big rapper, all of a sudden they started doing music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my song out right now, all platforms.
And that's crazy to me. You just took the
took
life
life
of
for somebody.
Yeah.
So you think somebody else ain't looking at you?
Yeah.
Now you got a mark on your head, like, and it's crazy. And a lot of people, a lot of artists, they didn't die off of hatred. It was either used at the wrong place at the wrong time, or you know, you was either trying to get somebody out of the way, or you know, or natural causes or something like that. You know, but the ones that do it is like you gotta think about what you rap about or what you do your music on. You know, and that's the main thing. That's really the main thing. You just gotta be mindful of what you say, because people gonna try you.
Yes, there's so much. I know a lot of us, you know, that's the people that may be watching this may have been raised in the hood, and I know that we see these things. So of course, you rap about them, but I feel like, you know, even though you rap about these things, I feel like it doesn't have to be so much about it. Yeah, it's like there's only so many ways or in so many words that I can say a certain thing to where it's like I'm tired of hearing it. You know, like I'm tired of hearing the sadness. I'm tired of hearing about.
But see, that's why I said I can rap about that all day. But it's like it's too much going on for me to add into the depression.
You want people to feel good.
Feel good. Be sad and dance at the same time. You can cry and dance at the same time. Right. It's okay.
Like you're literally telling them to keep going.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like, I never told you the meaning behind the Keep Going record.
What's the meaning behind the Keep Going?
I'll tell you the Keep Going record. So the Keep Going record came, I was finna stop rapping.
Oh.
I was finna stop rapping.
Is there a certain reason why?
It just felt like I was in a box. I was like, man, I ain't going nowhere. It's like, just focus on DJing. Don't worry about the music. Just focus on DJing. So this was before, when we did the Keep Going record, in 2020. So after we dropped Do It with Lane, I was on some point, like, I was like, man, I'm not gonna do music no more. It's like, this ain't working. I'm watching everybody pass me with one song, and it's just like, man, what I'm doing wrong? And everybody kept saying, you're not doing nothing wrong. I was like, man, I don't know. But every time somebody saw me, they always brought up a record. You know, if it wasn't by my age, or if it wouldn't Do It, or if it wouldn't Walk There, they'd be like, man, keep going, Wilder, you next, keep going. So I was like, why everybody telling me to keep going? So when I met Alan sent me the beat, and it's crazy. The beat, you know, producers put titles of weird names on their beat so they remember the beat. When Alan sent me the beat, the title of the beat was Wilder, the Next Hit. That's what it said. So then when I got home, I listened to the beat and I was like, and the only thing in my head I kept saying, keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's all that was playing in my head the whole time on the beat. So once that was in my head, I just started writing.
Yeah.
I ain't had no way, I didn't have no type of direction on the song at all. I just, in my phone, just started writing.
Yeah.
And so then that's where it came. So like, keep going was like the rebirth for me. Cause I was really finna
hang it up.
I was out of there. I was like, man, forget the rapping. Let me focus on DJ Mr. Wide Up. I ain't even gonna worry about Wide Up. So, but that brought me, that gave me, that rejuvenated me. Once I did Keep Going, then Keep Going came, then now it's just like,
it's nonstop.
I'm writing right now in my head. Like, that's how my mind works. Like, it's time conversation, I just been writing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it kept me going, but that's what I tell everybody. I be like, man, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you do hair, you do nails, you sell snacks, you pick kids up from school. If that's what you want to do, keep going. You know, you doing this. I've been knowing you since when you was just doing the walk on the red carpet, just coming in. Now look at you, keep going.
Yeah.
See how it work? Like, it's just like, that's like my mantra for that's been my mantra for the year, like, keep going.
You heard that. I love it here. Yeah. All right, now, since your music does make people want to get out of their seats, got to keep going. You walk in, you're a little freak. What can we expect? Because I saw you announced on Instagram that he got another album coming. He got something new coming up. So I'm trying to get the scoop. Y'all know how I like to do it here, okay? So I'm trying to get the scoop. What can we expect on the next album? Like, can we get like a hint of the name, or just tell us like just a little bit, like we got a little emotions, we got something for the ladies.
It's like this. So you get y'all. It's actually two.
You got a part 1 and a part 2?
No, it's the EP coming.
Okay.
And then Shake Life Shop 2 coming.
You heard it here. Get it.
So, but now the EP is way different from Shake Life Shop 2. But it's still me. Still me. But I touched on a lot of, a lot of beats. I'm trying to phrase it right. I touched on a lot of beats that have a lot of meaning and make you reminisce.
Gotcha. Look, say no more. I already know what you mean.
So if when you hear it, you go like, you did, that like that.
Yeah.
So, but it's like I don't know where we was going with that when we started doing that. I be getting home and watching TV, and then I watch, they bring the infomercials up with the classic 80s, dude.
Yeah.
All that, I be like, man, I need to redo that song.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Like, Nitti heard the first couple of records, and he was like, oh no, yeah. So now every time he think about an old record, he be like, hey, get Alan on this beat real quick so we get. So it's just like, this one's like a more of a throwback.
That's cool.
But I didn't just like, let everybody just been taking the beats and just rapping on the throwback beats.
Yeah.
I actually remade the songs.
Yeah.
Like, just changed them in my words, but remade the actual record.
I love that though, because I feel like you can never go wrong with a throwback remix of a song.
Especially a song that everybody knows.
Yeah, because it takes you back to wherever you were when a song came out, like a barbecue, or you was in the back seat.
I want to go for the family functions for the summer.
Yeah.
I want everybody to say, well, my auntie having a barbecue, she want to know if you want to come, because we going to play your record and we know the line dance, and I'm there. Just have me a plate.
And have a Corona. and a Corona on the side. That's what we need. Mr. Wired Up, you have been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Yeah, because I still got to go to work.
Yeah, he's all over town with
it's a busy day.
Yeah.
It's a very busy day.
I thank you for being here though.
Thank you for having me finally.
All right, so tell them where they can find you on social media, where they can stream your music, all of that good stuff.
Make sure y'all follow me at Mr. Wide Up, oh boy. Also follow Mr. Wide Up Music too. They get updates on a lot of the records. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mr. Wide Up, oh boy. Shake Life Shout out right now. All platforms, y'all go get it. Keep running the numbers up. More music on the way, more videos on the way. What else on the way? It's a lot of things on the way. But yeah.
I love that laugh. All right, you guys, we'll be right back here on Candid with Kia Renee. Hi, I'm Kia Renee, host of the Candid with Kia Renee talk show. Do you have a business or are you an entrepreneur and you want to put your business in the forefront of potential customers? Do it right here and advertise on Candid with Kia Renee. Whether you're in healthcare, you have a skincare line, or you're a chef, it does not matter. We want to promote for you. Send an email to candidwithkiarenee@yahoo.com. Let's keep it candid. All right, you guys, so check this out. We are going to play a fun little game with Mr. Wide Up. I have some questions for him.
I like games, but I always win.
Yeah. Well, you can't win. He's the only one playing the game.
I know, but I was win.
So we have some questions for him that I want to know the answers to. I think they're kind of fun. So let's get into these questions. All right. Number one, what do you miss most about being a kid?
Going outside.
People don't go outside.
They don't go outside. When you tell your kid to go outside, they think they're in trouble. What you want to go outside and play? Why I gotta go outside? And like, I've been going outside. I was outside playing basketball. I played football on the concrete. Had my bike. Duh. I walked to the store.
Yeah, that was like the best thing. Like to walk to the store. Like where you going? I'm walking to the store.
You feel big walk when your mama let you walk to the store.
By yourself.
By
with
yourself.
Friends. Yeah.
Yep.
And you know what's crazy though? I have nieces and nephews, right? My nieces and nephews are on YouTube watching other kids play with toys.
My daughter do that.
I don't understand. And it's crazy because I don't know if this little boy is between the age of 6 and 10. I don't remember his age. I don't remember his name. Sorry about that. But this little boy has made, I believe, over $30 million.
They gotta be the Ryan's World little boy.
Is it him?
I think it's him.
Over $30 million for opening toys, telling you what they do. And people are watching, you're watching this boy play with toys, and he's made $30 million.
I'm finna start opening toys.
No, really. Like, next time I'm gonna bring some toys, we're gonna open
We're gonna open the toys.
Yeah.
My daughter watched that. I be having on, what you here watching? I'm watching Shamira. Who is Shamira? And Shamira sitting there and she mixing juices. Well, today we gonna mix some juice and I got some chips here.
And then they kill me with the, hey guys. Yeah. I was on a road trip this weekend. And my niece, she is 11 years old. She's in the back seat making a video. She's not on YouTube or anything, but she's in the back seat. Hey guys, so we're on a road trip, and I'm like, if you say hey guys one more time.
My mom sent me a video of my two oldest daughters and my nephew. They went to Louisiana and they was making the video, and it was like, started off the same way. Hi guys, this is Kennedy. I'm a professional actress. And I'm the daughter of a rapper. And I'm like, real? Why is she talking like that? You don't talk like that for real.
Hi guys. All right. What's the first thing you bought or treated yourself to when you got signed? To Nitti Beatz.
Miss Betty's.
Miss Betty's. What's Miss Betty's?
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I went to Miss Betty's the same night. When I got signed, they was like, what you want to do? We gonna go out to eat tomorrow? I say, nah, we should go out to eat right now. I'm going to Miss Betty's.
What did Miss Betty serve?
I just had a flashback, don't worry about it. Miss Betty's, shout out to Miss Betty's because they're gonna be like, why don't I always talk about Miss Betty's? Miss Betty's is on Reed and Scott, right across the street from where?
Oh, it's in the hood.
It's in the hood.
That's always the best food.
But it opens at 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and they close at 3 and 4 in the morning.
Oh, so after the club, we can go get something to eat.
You can go get gumbo, you can go get nachos, you can get Frito pie, you can get wing dinner, you can get seafood, you can get burgers, you can get pork chops. And what?
He know the whole menu.
Man, look, shout out Miss Betty. Mama, I love you. I told you I got you. Man, I shot a video with Miss Betty, and everybody that's been in Miss Betty, nobody ever shot a video of Miss Betty. I'm the first person to shoot a video of Miss Betty.
You hungry?
I just got hungry that quick. But I'm gonna get it when I get off. But yeah, that was the first place I went. Everybody know we had Coronas, so I didn't have to go to the store.
Okay.
I just went and got the bacon cheeseburger with chili cheese fries.
Ooh, bacon cheeseburger. Ooh, I'm hungry now. All right. What songs are included on the soundtrack of your life?
T.I. the Greatest. Moments in Love, Autumn Noise. Southern Girl. Southern Girls. Golden, Jill Scott. And Breaking My Heart, Nitti Beatz.
You break my heart. You know, let me look. I have a song that I would say is a soundtrack to my life, and I think that this is probably drive people crazy, but it's Young Jesus Standing Ovation.
That's a good curtain to the credits.
Yeah.
That's a good credits.
And like when you play it in the car and it start beating, it just like I'll listen to that on my way, like when I'm coming to film, just whatever that I want to do, hitting the red carpet. He just make you feel like whatever you want to do, like.
But I listen.
Ovation.
That's like me. I listen to the greatest before I DJ.
Yeah.
Before I DJ, I listen to T.I. the Greatest.
It's like it just gets you going. Like I don't know. I feel like it'll bring you.
I walk in, you can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
I'm the greatest. I'm better than you.
Yeah.
What you gonna tell me? You can't. No, I can't do that. Don't tell me that.
But
I'm the greatest.
I'm the greatest. That's it. All right. If you won the lottery, what's the first thing you would do? Not buy, but what's the first thing you would do if you won the lottery?
I'm taking my grandmother to Puerto Rico.
Hey, grandma gonna be out there in a bathing suit with a wraparound.
But it's crazy. She done been more places than me. She done been to Israel. She done been to where's my grandma? And my grandma don't like traveling, but she travel. I'm like, how you don't like to travel, but you travel?
Is it the airplanes?
Nah, my grandma's scared of heights.
My mom.
My grandmother's scared of heights, but I would really take my mom and my grandmother to Puerto Rico.
That's a good thing.
Like they gonna be like, what you gonna? Remember we go buy? No, we ain't finna buy nothing. I'm finna buy these plane tickets.
Get a villa.
And put them in the villa, and we go to Puerto Rico.
That's what I like. Getting all that look. If you could choose anyone to be your mentor, who would it be?
Russell Simmons.
That's a good choice.
Russell Simmons.
That's a good choice. That man has been in the game for a long time. That man is smart.
Yeah. I done watched all the movies.
Yeah.
So I done seen it, even if some of it wasn't real, I done watched all the movies.
Yeah.
So I know Russell wrote it.
Yeah.
So it's cool for me to learn, but he done a lot, you know, from Fat Form and all that, and running Def Jam, and starting Def Jam, and going back to even with Kurt Gould. You know, it's just like I can learn a lot.
Then he married that beautiful woman.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that lady is beautiful, okay? Okay, now this is the last one.
Okay.
What is the number one or most played song, I guess you would say, on your iTunes? Because we don't have iPods anymore. If you have an iPod, please stop. On iTunes or on your phone, like what's the number one played song that you listen to?
What is it? Man, I don't know. It would probably have to be. I know it's an older song, because that's pretty much what I be listening to. Don't make me go look.
Look for it.
Let me go look.
Yeah, go ahead and look for it. Number one played song. I like how you got the Shake Like Shawty on your as your home screen.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's see. I want to see your music category anyway.
Oh,
yeah.
I got playlists.
You got play. I have playlists too.
So
I don't have that many, but I have.
Because I be having different moods.
Yeah, me too.
So
I have like a R&B playlist, and I have like a.
So you gotta get that playlist.
I think you got Janet Jackson on there.
I didn't give you that playlist.
Yeah, send that.
Most played song, it would have to be. Oh, I don't know them. Tim Marie.
That is my jam. I was
I
raising
just
that
popped up. I
song.
was like, yeah, I just popped up. Yeah, Team Marie. Yeah. See, when I got the PV, because my brother was in the band at PV before I got there. So like when I first heard them play album on them, I was like, oh, I want to play that song.
Wait, is that gonna be on the?
It's like when I first got the PV and they passed around the music and they passed around Out on the Limb. I couldn't talk at the time because I was a freshman.
Yeah.
If I talked, then somebody would have knocked me out my chair.
Yeah.
But they put, I was like, in my mind, I was like, doing that. I was like, but that's like my favorite song though. Like I don't know, like my favorite song. Top 10, no, top 5.
Yeah, that's a top song.
Yeah,
That's a good
top
choice.
5 song. I listen to that song every day.
That's not a song that I would have expected you to say. Well, I don't know what I expected you to say, but Out on a Limb by her wouldn't have been the top song. I wouldn't have expected that at all. Yeah.
See, like this, I be telling everybody this. I be trying to talk. This whole music staff, people think it's just the music staff, and I just had to just drop some stuff. It's actually Love Is the Key by Earth, Wind & Fire.
What?
It's the end. It's the end of Love Is the Key. From my baritone, from my music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end. That's the tag end of Love Is the Key.
We got some first hill candy with Kevin. And you're right, because I have seen the stupidest tattoos
I see.
that don't mean nothing at all.
Yeah, man, these Chinese letters mean love and wisdom.
And
Man, that say I ordered my food. That's I ordered my food.
You be to go out in public and you go to a restaurant and ask them what they said.
They gonna laugh. First time they gonna laugh. They like,
that's not what that says,
that's not
sir.
what that says.
No.
No. I be telling people like they can go and get tattoos and be like, I'm gonna get some Chinese letters. You better take them letters to some real Chinese people.
Yeah, even they might fool you.
They'll lie. But
Yeah.
at least you won't go in there thinking burger and cake say wisdom and passion.
Yeah, you don't want that on you.
No,
I think that's really neat. That's cool.
So,
I have music notes behind my ear. They don't mean anything. Well, they don't mean anything as far as
what you got music?
but I love music. I sing.
I tell people
It just-
get
I
stuff.
don't even know which ear is behind. It's
Get
one of these ears.
tattoos that you got something that you like.
Yeah, mine means music in my ear because I like to listen
This
to
is
music.
music. That's
Yeah,
it.
but it doesn't mean anything as far as like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I like everything. I
Yeah,
got music notes right here. I got a
Yeah.
bass clef and a triple clef right here.
Yeah, that's neat.
No, I got a bass clef and a eighth note. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're pretty neat.
I try to be neat sometimes. I mean, I stay to myself, but once you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta know.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Y'all have learned some interesting things about Mr. Wired Up. Yeah. We wrapping up our game.
Keep going.
Keep going. Man. Look, that's the tagline. Keep going.
Keep going.
That's gonna be the tagline. Keep going.
Keep going.
That's a good story. All right. I'm gonna let you get to work then.
See, you learn stuff.
Yay!
Learn stuff every day.